Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Wednesday, December 14, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus, if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. And make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Ottawa Senators vs Montreal Canadiens. This is going to be a great game between two teams eager to improve in the Atlantic Division. The Senators are looking to win on their home ice, but the Canadiens, who won 2 of their last 3 games, look to control this game from the opening puck drop. The Canadiens should find the back of the net at will with Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with quick passes and great skating on the wing. The Canadiens also look to build off a game where they allowed only 1 goal and limit the Senators' offense, with Jonathan Kovacevic and Jordan Harris stepping up at the blue line and cutting off angles to the net while also limiting shots, allowing goaltender Jake Allen to make plenty of big saves. The Canadiens should win the game and provide great odds in the process as road underdogs. Take the Canadiens' money line as road underdogs. Both teams struggle to play defense and keep the puck out of the net. Montreal ranks 23rd in goals against per game and 24th in shots against per game. The Senators rank 19th in goals against per game and 25th in shots against per game. In the last 3 meetings between these two teams, Ottawa averages 4.33 goals per game and Montreal averages 4.00 goals per game. The over is 3-1-1 in the last 5 meetings between these two teams. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the over, 6 goals. Minnesota Wild vs Detroit Red Wings. The Detroit Red Wings, 13-9-6, were beaten for the 3rd consecutive time, 0-2-1, after starting their current back-to-back stretch with a 1-0 defeat to the Carolina Hurricanes at Little Caesars Arena last night. The Wings matched the visitors in shots, 27-27, but killed just 1 of their 2 penalties and failed to score on 3 power play opportunities, registering 0 shots in 2 of them, eventually being blanked for the first time this season. Even worse, captain Dylan Larkin, who leads Detroit with 27 points, 10 goals, 17 assists, did not play in the 3rd period because of an undisclosed injury. The Red Wings are 2-4-2 in their last 8 contests. A 2nd straight win was on the cards for the Minnesota Wild, 15-11-2, who started their current 4-game homestand with a 2-1 triumph over the Edmonton Oilers at Xcel Energy Center on Monday. Matt Boldy, 11 goals, 21 points this year, recorded his 6th multi-point outing of the season after opening the scoring during power play midway through the 1st frame before providing the assist to Frederick Gaudreau's 5 goals, 10 points, 2nd period winner. The Wild went 4-for-5 on penalty kill after dealing with a 6-on-4 man disadvantage for the last 52 seconds of the game. They are 8-3-0 in their last 11 fixtures. The improvement the Red Wings have shown this season is undeniable. Still, the team has currently found itself in a bit of a slide, having registered just 2 victories in its past 8 matchups, being on the verge of matching its season worst run of 4 consecutive defeats. Playing on the 2nd night of a back-to-back set, with the team having already dropped 40 of its last 59 no-rest decisions, does not help, nor does the loss of top scorer Dylan Larkin to injury. Minnesota, meanwhile, is enjoying its hockey, with 8 triumphs in its previous 11 games, serving as a great indication of quality. Besides, the Wild have already beaten the Red Wings in 5 of their most recent 6 overall meetings, winning by more than 2 strikes in 3 of those fixtures. Take Minnesota Wild minus 1.5 goals. The goaltending in this matchup, likely Fleury versus Husso, but with Larkin, Cedar, Raymond, Kaprizov, Zuccarello and so many talented goal scorers on each side, there may just be too many scoring chances for the goaltending to keep this one to a low-scoring affair. In the past 5 meetings between these two in Minnesota, the over is 3-1-1, and for Detroit, the over is 7-2-1 in their past 10 games played on Wednesday, while the over for Minnesota sits at 8-2 in their past 10 games overall, so it's safe to say that the over is the best bet in what should be a thrilling contest. Our second pick is over 6.5 goals. Calgary Flames vs Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks are having a rough season despite their offense stepping up and scoring 3.46 goals per game, with 16 goals in the last 4 games. Elias Pettersson, JT Miller, and Bo Horvat have scored 44 goals and 45 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the entire offense has stepped up. Andrei Kuzmenko, Ilya Mikheyev and Brock Boeser have combined for 26 goals and 31 assists, while defensemen Quinn Hughes and Oliver Ekman-Larsson have added a goal and 38 assists from the point to open up the offense. The Flames have lost their last 3 games with their offense falling apart, scoring only 2.97 goals per game, with only 6 goals in the last 3 games. Nazem Kadri, Elias Lindholm, and Tyler Toffoli have scored 30 goals and 35 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has struggled. The hope is that Andrew Mangiapane and Blake Coleman can step up as they play a pivotal role in the forward unit, but have only contributed 11 goals and 14 assists on the season thus far. The offense has struggled recently, but the defense has let the Flames down all season, allowing 3.00 goals per game. Nikita Zadorov and Mackenzie Weegar have combined for 3.5 defensive point shares and 74 blocked shots, but the rest of the unit has struggled, allowing opponents to carry the puck into the offensive zone and find open shots on the net. In addition, goaltender Jacob Markstrom has struggled with a .897 save percentage and a 2.81 goals against average on 505 shots. The Flames have lost their last 3 games, making it easy to think that the Canucks will pull off the upset and provide great odds in the process. However, with the Flames returning to their home ice, they look to step up and control this game from the opening puck drop. The Flames look to rebound after scoring only 6 goals in their last 3 games and pile on the goals with Nazem Kadri, Tyler Toffoli, and the rest of the forward unit, establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Flames also look to limit a Canucks offense that was shut out in their last game with Nikita Zadorov, Mackenzie Weegar, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up and creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Jacob Markstrom to make plenty of big saves. The Flames should win the game with a much-needed bounce-back performance on their home ice. Take the Flames' money line as home favorites. The offense has been very efficient for the Canucks this season. Vancouver ranks 9th in goals per game and 21st in shots per game. They scored 4 goals or more in 6 out of the last 10 games. Elias Pettersson leads the team with 34 points on the season. Bo Horvat has 29 points on the season. Horvat is 4th in the league with 20 goals. JT Miller has 26 points. The offense has been very efficient for the Canucks this season. Vancouver ranks 9th in goals per game and 21st in shots per game. They scored 4 or more goals in 6 out of the last 10 games. Elias Pettersson leads the Canucks with 34 points on the season. Bo Horvat has 29 points on the season. Horvat is 4th in the league with 20 goals. While Calgary ranks 22nd in goals per game, they rank 5th in shots per game and have a talented offense that will take advantage of a good matchup against Vancouver. The Canucks rank 30th in goals against per game and 22nd in shots against per game. The over is 6-2 in the last 10 meetings and 3-0 in the last 3 meetings between these two teams. In Vancouver's 15 road games this season, the over has hit 12 times. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the over, 6.5 goals.